So I'm really out of here?
Out of here?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm free. I can hop on a plane and vanish.
Well, if that's what you wanted to do.
No, I'm just saying, hypothetical.
Because in a couple of days, you can go to the moon and take cooking classes there for all Frank kids,
In a few days. Why not now?
He asked me to just, he just asked me to ask you to sit tight a few days so I can...
Hello, I'm very sorry. We seem to be having a few technical problems here on BBC2 just at the moment, but we're doing our best to sort them out and we'll try and get things back on track as soon as we can. I'm very sorry, we're still having a few technical problems here on BBC2 just at the moment, but please bear with us and we'll try and get things back on track as soon as we can. Right, well, we're doing everything we can to return tonight's film, but while we work on that, here is 10 by 10 from the showcase by new directors, Physics for Fish.
Mike said I was very mature for my age. He had a Vauxhall Chevette and we were in love.
Keep it still, for Christ's sake.
Sorry. Mike wanted to go further than just kissing, but I don't know if you should go all the way with your first boyfriend.
Come over here then, eh?
It's nearly there.
Not exposed very well. It's not the big one anyway, he's still out there somewhere. How about tonight?
I'm revising my physics.
After your exam then, eh?
It was about then that I noticed I was turning into a fish. It's not how you think. I didn't have to do my homework underwater or anything stupid like that. I just had these scales.
Thank you, Mother.
If the pressure is constant, the volume of a fixed mass of any gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. Charles's law of gases.
It's fish. More tea? Fish from a shop. Champion angler here catches them and puts them back. Now what do you call that sort of fishing, I ask you?
It's all in the chase. Isn't it?
You'll stay for tea?
I'll just have a few chips.
For those of you with an exam tomorrow, Van der Waals equation, law of weak attractive forces, P plus A over V squared, V minus B equals RT.
Weak attractive forces.
So the equation now looks like this. Boyfriend plus sex equals love. Easy. Boyfriend and love are of course variables. The sex, however, is a constant. Does anyone not understand that?
Can't do games today because I'm a fish. Oh, no.
I can't do games today, miss. It's my time of the month.
You seem to have a weekly time of the month.
Jealous.
I can't do games today because I'm developing aquatic tendencies. Can't do games, I've got a verruca.
Don't mind me.
Boyle's law. At constant temperature, the volume of the gas is inversely proportional to its pressure.
Big day tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Yeah, I found out where he is.
Huh?
King Pike. All 20 pounds of him. Why don't you come to the river after your exam? We could go out to dinner to celebrate. Then go for a drive. Somewhere quiet.
Could do.
We've waited a long time for this.
I couldn't tell Mike. He might not want to go out with me anymore. I wonder if it's illegal to do it with a fish. Sex is just 30 seconds of squelching noises.
You have 3 hours starting now.
Using the laws of refraction, calculate the distance the fisherman needs to stand away from the bank to make himself invisible to the fish. Well, that was it. Couldn't get past the first question. All I could think about was Mike, waiting for me.
Come on. Come on.
Put down your pens now, please.
So what went wrong?
I just couldn't do it. It was his question.
There he is.
And then I realised how to do it. It's obvious. Light bends in the water. So if the fisherman stands here, the fish can't see him. But if I do this,
Bastard.
I don't know why I didn't think of it before. You don't have to be caught. You can swim away if you want to. And, citing Newton's third law of motion, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Well, I'm very sorry for the major technical problems we've been having tonight on BBC2. But I'm very pleased to say we can now return to tonight's film, Mad Dog and Glory. And please bear in mind we'll be running about 15 minutes late to tonight's second film, Girls in Prison.
Out of here?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm free. can hop on a plane and vanish.
Well, if that's what you wanted to do.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetical.
Because in a couple of days, you can go to the moon and take cooking classes there for all Frank kids,
In a few days. Why not now?
He asked me to just, he just asked me to ask you to sit tight a few days so I can take care of loose ends.
Loose ends?
Well, yeah, like he said he had to get covered for that guy coming in from Detroit.
Once again, apologies for the interruption to Mad Dog and Glory. I'm afraid we had major technical difficulties here on BBC2, so thank you for bearing with us, and I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment too much. Well, now about 20 minutes later than billed, tonight's second offering from director John McNaughton in BBC2's Young and Reckless season, a raunchy remake of a B-movie classic, Girls.